Today we have a G-Force Arms 12 gauge shotgun. Now you can find these at a lot of retailers or online for around $99. It's super cheap for a firearm and shotgun in general. Now we have a lot of content that we are excited to show you guys, and we have in store for you guys to see in the future with this thing. We are wanting to torture test it, beat the crap out of it, make some change to it, see what we can do to break it, show what it can handle, what it can't, and see if it's usable for a self-defense situation and just home defense in general. Now, we are going to be switching over here in a second to a different view so we can show you the actual unboxing. Thank you and hope you enjoy. So this is the box for the G-Force Arms. Pretty high quality. It's a little beat up, but that could just be from the FFL. I wouldn't really blame the company too much for it. It did take about a week to get here after I bought it. But here we go. Wait, what? That ain't right. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh, now here is the right one. We got it. Came in a nice little plastic wrap. Nothing super hard to get off. Looks like we got the barrel, clear indicator flag type deal, and then a little. Oh, it's kind of cool. A G-Force Arms barrel. Just a little promo type deal thing. Now, just from further inspection, looking at it, looks pretty well oiled. You can see it's got some oil coming out of the barrel. And on the shotgun arms, what the fuck? Ooh, what the deuce? Well, that, I don't know if that's supposed to happen or if that's how it's designed. Probably because it's a $99 shotgun. But it looks like one of the retaining pins for the trigger guard and the trigger pack on the shotgun just came right out. Let's see if I can pop that in real quick. Goes back in. Oh, that's weird. It seems to be holding right now. But looks like the run-of-the-mill 12 gauge, something like a Mossberg, but a little cheaper. It feels, the handguard on the slide feels a little chintzy. It's just a molded plastic. Probably, yeah, that thing doesn't want to stay in there. Let's take that out for right now. I mean, barrel feels all steel. Doesn't feel bad to me. Maybe the bolt's a little higher quality. But looking at it, you got a switch safety on the right behind the trigger. You can either manipulate that with your thumb. It might be a little hard. And then your slide release is there at the very front. But I don't really like that position because I feel you could get your finger, if you weren't careful of doing it in a pinch, probably pinch your fingers. That handguard on the slide comes all the way down to butt up with the finger guard on this shotgun. I think this model is the GFP3. So I don't know if the third iteration of the gun. Haven't seen too much on it. But that's a little curious. I'd be a little weary of that if that just keeps coming out. You might be able to fix it with some super glue if you don't end up wanting to change out the trigger pack or anything. Or maybe just put some tape on it. But that is, I guess that's what you get for 99 bucks. Now here we got, guys, we're going to switch to a different view to be able to look at the controls of the shotgun. We have a push button safety that's located right behind the trigger pack. You got red here, that means you're ready to fire. Black means it's not. And then right in front of the trigger pack, you have the slide release. That releases the slide. So either you could take out a round that was still in the chamber. So say you come into a situation where you don't want to fire anymore, but you still have a loaded round in there. You just hit that little slide release. This comes back, and you pull the shell out or eject it for you, and then you can make sure it's clear by putting this barrel flag back in there. Another cool feature that we just noticed is that this has a pick rail here at the front. Now you can use this pick rail to either put a foregrip on the front of it, considering depending on what laws your state has for shotguns and vertical grips, or you could put light, laser, any kind of cool accessory. This looks like a standard 5-round tube plus one in the chamber, so you at least get 6 rounds out of this thing. It does come with a cool 18.5-inch barrel. That is good. They consider that a riot barrel. They don't recommend it for hunting purposes, but you can still use it that way. But this is more for like room clearing and other cool features like that. So say you're going to a competition or a training seminar, this would be really good to use. You don't have to worry about getting it stuck on anything going around corners as bad. So I think the standard shotgun barrel is about 22 to 24 inches. Now we're going to go over some of the accessories that came with the shotgun. First off, we have what looks to be a pistol grip attachment for it. Take it out so you can see it better. It does not look like it'll match up with the buttstock. It just looks like it goes right on there. So you get like a shorter version of the shotgun, more of a no stock attachment like they have in Call of Duty. It does come with just a retaining screw that just slides in like that. It screws into the bottom of this shotgun. I am not seeing off the bat where exactly to take it off, but I'm sure we can get in that to later videos. Maybe this buttstock pad comes off, or maybe this is hollowed out and it's just got a little pad in there. Another thing it came with is a tube stop for inside your tube. So that would take it down to the legal amount you're allowed to hold inside of a shotgun tube for hunting, which is 3 rounds depending on what state you're in. So if you're not using it for hunting, this is pretty useless. Did come with a manual and everything you'll need for learning about the shotgun, maintenance, all that, and anything else you can get for it from their website, which is G-Force Arms. Don't forget that. Just come with this little cool barrel mount. I personally wouldn't keep it on there. There's really no point. And the only thing I can see why you would is maybe it looks cool to you. But hey, we're not going to judge. But I think that's just about everything that it comes with. Now, next we're going to do a little test, just test firing, see how it shoots real quick. And that'll be all for this video. So first we're going to show it's clear. Nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the feed ramp underneath. Close it. I'm just going to set that to the side. It's that dowel pin again. And then I can put my finger into the feed tube and there's nothing in there either. Showing clear one last time. Now we're going to go over the manual arms, just make sure the safety works. So right there, the safety is on. I'm pulling the trigger. That's what's happening. The slide is locked. So that means it has gone through the proper channels it needs to be fired. Next, I'm going to roll it over so you can see that the safety is now off. I'm going to pull the trigger. There it works. Shotgun's forward. And now the safety is back on. I'm going to hit that slide release. Nothing in there again. Slide goes forward. Safety off. Pull the trigger. Everything seems to be working. That seems like a pretty good function check. We'll do it one more time. Pump it, pull the trigger, hold the trigger in, pump it one more time. Now we're going to feel the trigger reset. That's pretty, not a deep reset. So it's pretty light. We'll do it one more time. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty low wall. I mean, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of play. It's just boom and ready to go. So I do like that trigger. It's not super heavy. I just wish this retaining pin would stay in. See, it's just, I'm not even trying now. It just keeps coming back out. Yeah, we're going to have to do something with that before we shoot it. But even when I move my thumb, it's coming back out. Let's see if I can get it in from this side. Yeah, I flip it over, see if that helps. It's just not wanting to stay in there. Let's see, maybe. Yeah. We're going to have to do some tinkering on that to hopefully hold it in place when we do the firing check. But that is all for now. So now we are going to do the fire testing part of the video. We're going to put at least 5 rounds of this 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch Winchester ammo. This is mainly used for target such as clay birds or actual pigeons and any kind of, sky rat. We're going to do about 5 rounds of that. But I wanted to get in touch on our little fix for that retaining pin coming out. We actually just took some electrical tape and taped around the back side of it a little bit, just enough to hold it in for this video. We'll have better solutions here in the coming future. But I'm going to start off by opening up this box of ammo and getting this gun review ready. Here's the 5 rounds. They are low brass rounds, so nothing super crazy. You shouldn't have a whole lot of recoil on them. It was a little stiff, but that could just be from it being new with this feed lever and the feed tube. It doesn't feel too bad. Yep. So you can only fit 4 in it right now. We haven't taken the tube off to see if there's another stopper in there or anything. This is just straight out of the box. So one's in the chamber now, and then I'm going to load one back up in there. So maximum capacity right now is 4 + 1 out of the box. Now for the shooting. Four. I'd say she handled pretty well. It is a shotgun, and it's pretty simple being a pump action. The only thing simpler would be a break action single shot shotgun. But for 99 bucks, just straight out of the box, it ain't too bad. I think this could do the job that you might need it to do. And that is all from Objective Offense. Have a wonderful day.